So what did you think of the first episode? I thought it was great. Yes, that's what I thought too. What is up, YouTube? I am back with episode 2, season 3 of Cobra Kai. The first one came in with a bang. It was amazing. It gave me everything that I wanted and more. I had just enough answers. Now I'm looking forward to find the other answers to the other questions that I have, and I'm pretty sure we're going to find that out in episode 2. We didn't see Tori, and we don't know where Robby is. We did get to see Robby at least. We did not see Tori at all. Aside from that, Elizabeth Shue is the only piece to last season's puzzle that has not been introduced in this season yet, in just the first episode alone of which we saw. So I don't know where they're gonna go with this episode. I don't think they're gonna find Robby in this episode. I think that's gonna be more of like a episode 3 or 4 thing. But who knows? I don't know. We'll have to see. I looked up about Aisha's character. Apparently, the writers just decided that there wasn't any story there for her character, so they didn't want her in this season. It wasn't necessarily that she got fired. Kind of similar to Cousin Louie. He wasn't in the second season. We saw him in the first, not the second. Now he's back and he's freaking hysterical. By the way, I'm from New Jersey, the bagel capital of the world, and cranberry bagels is something that I've never heard of. Cinnamon raisin bagels, not cranberry bagels. It's kind of weird that they're not having Aisha back because that was supposed to be Sam's best childhood friend. However, Sam is going through a lot of trauma right now. She kind of has to build herself back up, and that's something that she needs to do independently. So not having Aisha there makes her journey a little more difficult and harder to overcome, but we know that she's strong enough and powerful enough to do so. So it kind of adds a little something to her story and her character. They did say that we might see her in the future. They might bring her back like they did with, I always forget his name. Kyler, I think it is. I always want to say Kyle, and I think it's Kyler. I saw him in the trailer. He's in the Cobra Kai class, and Hawk kind of like looks at him, and you know, they have an exchange, which is again my theory of who Hawk is pummeling into the ground. Anyway, there's so much story with all these different characters, and that's one of the things that I love in this show is the story arcs that they take. They're so in depth with where they go. And there's just so many characters they have to explore. So it doesn't surprise me that she's not in it. It wouldn't surprise me that Elizabeth Shue may not be in this season. But again, we got a lot of story. Oh, and I never mentioned anything about Kreese calling Mr. Miyagi a little bastard. I thought that he was making fun of Robby at first, and then Daniel's like, that little bastard kicked your ass a bunch of times, and I was like, oh my god, he was saying that about Mr. Miyagi. Makes me hate him more. Daniel is not gonna let him get away with that, so I'm expecting an epic Daniel Kreese battle at some point this season, which would be awesome if we explored that. I would love that. I also wanted to mention the whole fight with Johnny and those two guys at the bar. I was editing the video and I didn't catch this at first when Johnny does his kick and he misses, the guy grabs him and he's like, oh shit. Like he says it so funny. It's just the way he's like, kick, oh shit. Like he knew it was coming. Like he's like, I messed up. I just thought it was hysterical. Please go back and watch that scene and catch that part. It's freaking funny. Oh my god, it's so funny. But okay, this is season 3, episode 2 of Cobra Kai, Nature versus Nurture. We're getting flashbacks.
Hey, why'd you run up the score on Stanford? I feel bad for them.
Nice.
You don't show them mercy.
No mercy. Oh my god, is that Kreese?
He's the one whose mom killed herself.
Explains why he's such a freak.
Betsy, slap him in the face.
Ma'am, pardon the interruption.
It's
Just
Kreese.
thought that we can use you out there in Vietnam, man.
Now who is that?
Kreese! Tables are not gonna bust themselves. Get back to work.
That was the most brilliant misdirect.
That's why you have to learn to be cruel yourselves. Weakness is unacceptable. We will strike back, and we will strike hard. Is that clear?
Yes, Sensei!
I can't hear you.
Yes, Sensei!
Hawk's like in love.
Where's Sensei?
Taking nappies.
Hey, got your juice. Advil's in the glove compartment.
Looks like sewage.
This is what rehab's like?
This is one of the best facilities in the country.
Hey,
Focus, will ya?
You're doing a very brave thing.
what?
She thinks
Oh,
he's
that's
going.
okay. You look good.
You too?
We just really need to know if you have any idea where Robby might have gone after he got the car. You know him the best.
All I know is that whenever Robby would get in trouble, those dimwits weren't far behind.
Great, Tweedledum and Tweedledumbass. How are we supposed to find those dirtbags?
I know where they are.
You worked hard today. So before you're dismissed,
Everybody
I have
gets
a little treat for you.
cookies.
I want to introduce you to a friend of mine.
No,
Cool.
I don't like this. I don't feel good about this. I don't want to watch
Here,
this.
take
Oh my god, he's so cute.
He's so cute, guys. Can I feed him?
it. No.
Oh god, I thought I was gonna make him feed him to a snake.
But you can feed him.
Oh. Kid, run. Run. Take Clarence and run.
Come on. It's okay to object. Who else objects? You're off the team. Get out!
Clarence, no! Why'd you give him back Clarence?
We're going to need to strengthen our core. With Diaz out, we're going to need a new champion.
Last month, there was some excuse about your mom's diabetes.
Dialysis.
Same diff. Not my job to keep track of your excuses. It's my job to cash rent checks. Maybe I'll see you tonight. But if I don't, better see you with a check on the first.
This is my world. Follow my lead.
This is my world.
Bitch ass Kevin James punk.
Now, does it look like we're scared of you?
You should be.
I don't think so, man. Look at your face. Looks like you already got your ass beat.
Enough! Cut the crap and tell us everything you know about Robby.
What the hell? You listen to him and not to me?
What the hell?
He just hit me.
You don't
I'm
see
not
that?
gonna care, yeah. It's like, you just call me Kevin James. I don't give a shit.
Look, we all used to scam people at Tech Town in Panorama City. He knows how to get by around there.
I'm sending him back alone next time.
You're progressing nicely. How's this feel?
Yeah.
Yeah? What about this? Normal? Great. How about this?
No.
That's okay.
Love corn nuts. Nice, Johnny. Good choice.
You be careful with those. I don't want to be digging them out of the upholstery for the next 5 years.
Your car's ringing.
Hi, Johnny.
Oh, hey, Amanda.
All right, you know what? Lean back. You just talk normal. We were just talking to a couple of guys who knew Robby.
Yeah, they wouldn't talk, so we had to smack him around a little bit.
You did what?
You know, Miguel, it's my fault what happened to him.
Your mother. She's sick. Mine was too. Those other students, they weren't born fighters like you.
I need every hour I can get. Or else.
Or else what?
Let go of me!
Hey! You're nuts. But I guess that runs in the family, doesn't it?
Stop, David!
He's the one who wanted to get involved. Now he's involved. Scared? Freak! Let's start a fight you can't finish. I've been fighting my whole life. I sure as hell ain't scared of you.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I've had worse.
So Kreese was a good guy. What happened?
Cashier hasn't seen him.
What do you think you're doing? Drive.
Like
He
hell
even
you
has
are.
a LaRusso
down.
license plate. The corn nuts are flying.
Relax, I'm a great driver.
Audi, can we please have Daniel and Johnny Audi commercials? Please. Oh, I'm excited.
Or not.
Come on. That's too much.
This isn't supposed to happen. No. No, you're letting him get away.
I should have known better than to team up with a lunatic like you.
It's his kid.
I can't believe you actually taught kids.
Oh yeah, you're some great teacher. Look what happened to Robby.
Yeah, I wouldn't be throwing digs like
I'm
that,
willing
Daniel.
to admit when I failed.
Daniel criticizes him a little too much. I knew that was gonna come back at some point.
What are you, grandpa or something?
We're gonna make a little arrangement.
That was a perfect splice.
Doctor told my mom I might not walk again.
He showed mercy.
Why did this happen to me? I don't know. I did everything that you told me.
Miguel.
Look at me!
She called him.
I'll be right back. Okay? Just keep eating.
Is he okay?
He's not right, Daniel. He keeps talking like he's gonna leave town or something.
He's gonna freak out.
Is Sam okay?
She's worried about you. We all are. What I said to you the last time that we saw each other, that was terrible. Our mistakes aren't who we are. You could learn from your mistakes.
I like that.
And I'll help you with that. This next part is gonna be really, really hard, okay? But this is the best way forward. I spoke to a lawyer and he explained to me that it's important.
Uh-oh.
What did you do?
I told him that you're gonna turn yourself in. Trust me, the sentence will be much lighter. Robby, this is only temporary. I will get you through this, okay? I will visit you every day, I promise.
Don't bother.
It felt like an ambush.
That issue I was having got worked out.
That right. Well, fall in. We've got work to do.
I don't think I can handle this.
It's just basic training.
You know what I mean. But no matter what, I'll wait for you.
Your whole life you've been told to be good. But good is only a matter of perspective. Always remember your enemies think that they're doing what's right. There is no good. There is no bad. Only weak or strong. You will be unstoppable.
Great episode again. Love it. I love that we're getting a Kreese backstory. I want to know what made him so cruel, because he looked like such a nice, wholesome guy. He saves the girl, he's smiling, he says, I'm going to come back for you, doll face. Something clearly happened. Why he is who he is today. I knew that cigar cutter was going to come back. They were focusing too much on him cutting the cigar, and I was like, where is this going to come into play? Glad that he at least taught that guy a lesson. He was a scumbag, but it did get Tori back into Cobra Kai, which is very dangerous and scary, so I don't know how I feel about that. Thought that he was talking about Hawk when he was saying we needed a new leader, but I think he's talking about Tori now, because I think he knows that Hawk still kind of battles in his head. Like he was saying, are we really in the position to lose people? Like Miyagi-Do closed, we can be getting their people, you're kicking them out, that's not necessarily good. He's questioning Kreese too much. As to where Tori, he said, she's born a fighter. She wouldn't question him like Hawk would. So I think Tori's our new antagonist. I was gonna say hero, but antagonist. Hero for the bad guys, we'll say. Johnny and Daniel together teaming up is everything that my dreams are made of. And I'm so sad that it ended so fast, but I don't think that's gonna last. Like, I think they're gonna team back up. Daniel's being a little too hard on him. He's worried about Robby. We all know Johnny's a knucklehead. We all know says and does stupid and crazy things. But he's under pressure. He's sad. He's worried, you know? And Daniel doesn't have room to talk. It was his student that put Miguel where he is. So to throw in Johnny's face, well, maybe there's a little too much of you in him. I felt like I was watching my parents fight. Mommy, Daddy, no. They're gonna make amends again and become friends again. But them together, that whole car chase scene, perfect. The best thing about that whole episode, though, my favorite part, was that misdirect in the beginning. You think that the jerky guy is Kreese, and you're like, who's this guy? The waiter guy, the busboy. And that ends up being Kreese, because you're not expecting the nice guy to be him. You're expecting him to be the jerk. So again, I'm so happy that we're getting this backstory for him. We're getting a little insight into Tori's life too, or the difficulties that she has to deal with. Not that it's an excuse for what she did to Sam, but we're again kind of understanding where the bad guys are coming from. If a writer can make you feel bad for a bad guy, that is amazing writing. I always bring this example up. The Devil's Rejects, one of my all-time favorite horror movies. They're scummy, sleazy, psychopathic killers. And by the end of that movie, you can't help but have a teensy bit of sympathy for them. It's really weird. It's a weird feeling because you know you're not supposed to feel that way about the bad guys. And that's what they're doing here with Kreese. And that's what they're doing with Tori a little bit as well. They're making you feel sympathetic towards these people that have done terrible things and are still doing terrible things. I'm so excited to see where the characters go and where the show takes us. I can't wait. This is going to take a while to splice together. Throw a like up on this video. Let me know what you think. Which episode did you like so far more? Episode 1 or episode 2? Comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. We do fun things here. Ring-a-ling-a-ling, the bell to be notified. I'm going to be completing this season. I can't wait. And I think that's it. Try to make someone smile today. You never know when you might need it next. Bye.